raw. I'm going mad in lockdown. Right, it's somebody's birthday tomorrow and I'm making a cake. I'm not much of a baker at all. Cooking is my thing, baking isn't, so I rarely do it, but when it says birthday, I have to make a cake. Hang on, let me just turn down Kinky Boots. Thought I'd make a change from all the Hamilton heathers I've been listening to recently. So, this is the first time that I'm doing this unassisted. Usually Betty Crocker has helped me out, but I figured I'm old enough now to make my own cakes from scratch. So I'm documenting this because either it's going to go amazingly well and therefore I need proof that it went so well, or, and I suspect it's probably going to be the case, it's going to be an absolute disaster, in which case it's probably going to be quite entertaining. I've decided for some reason that we're going to do a dinosaur theme for Ed's birthday this year. Don't ask me why, but we are. Last year it was a unicorn. Unicorns were the thing last year. I felt like we needed something, you know, we're in lockdown, it's birthday in lockdown. Wish me luck, kids. Oh, right. Let's go. You mix well combine oil and sugar. Oil, sugar. I know what they are. That's good. Right, so how much oil? 1 cup. What's a cup? I need grams and milliliters. Hang on, let me Google this. 236.5. That seems like a lot. Okay, I'm gonna go with it. But what do I know? I don't make cakes. Look at me wake up. How much sugar? 1.5 cups. So 1.5 cups is 4.5 ounces. Mama P is gonna be so proud of me that I'm using imperial rather than that. I'm just gonna, you know, break up the clumps of sugar because that's, you know, you don't want lumpy sugar. Right, that's oil and sugar. It says combined, so wooden spoon will do. Add eggs and beat with an electric mixer at medium speed for 1 minute. Right, so I don't have a fancy schmancy mixer. I have one of these. Hopefully it'll be fine. 4 eggs. I know they're supposed to be at room temperature. That's the one thing I do know about baking. Oh, that's some shell in there. I'm gonna blame it on the plastic bowl that I'm bashing these on. Flimsy shells. Is that a thing? Is that what happens when the room temperature, they get flimsy? Dunno. Google it. So what am I doing with these? Beat with an electric mixer for a minute. Cool, I should probably move my iPad out of the way of the cooking. Let's go. Let's turn it on first, that will help. How much flour do I need? 2.5 cups. 7.5 ounces of flour. Flour, salt, and different. So basically add everything else and beat it for another minute. Okay. What, all at the same time? I suppose so. It doesn't say individually, does it? Zest from 1 medium lemon. And I know. I saw someone on TikTok the other day saying, who knows what this side of the grater is for? Lemon. I'm going to Google it just because I feel like I need to back myself up. It looks like it's that side. I mean, I'm now thinking, is it that side or is it that side? Might do half and half. That's no good. Mum's a witch. I'm going mad in lockdown. Beat at medium speed for 1 minute. Oh, I hope this is going to work. Right, did it. It smells lemony. Okay, then we bake it. What does it say? Spoon batter evenly. Spoon? I mean, I could pour that. I really feel like it shouldn't be that runny. It's almost like pancake batter. Let's see if it's even. 1 3/4. Banging. Okay, they're in, so we're just gonna have to see. We set this for, how long does it say? 28 to 32 minutes. Cross your fingers, kids. Well, looks like a cake and smells like cake. It was in for half an hour and it said between 28 and 32, so we're gonna go with that. We've kind of sunk. Guys, I'm having a mare with this cake because I still don't think it's cooked. So the bottom just isn't cooking. Why? Why are you not cooking? They've probably been cooking now for about an hour. I don't know what I should do. I don't know if I should just leave him in for longer. I've never been so stressed about baking in my life. This is why I don't do it. Sorry, it's gonna go back in. It feels really greasy. Do you see what I mean? Cake shouldn't do that. I think I'm gonna have to rethink this birthday cake because I can't give Ed this. It's just not cooking. And it's been in now for an hour and a half. That is not what a cake should look like, is it? If we were on Bake Off, Paul would tell Mary not to eat it. A cake should not make that noise. Okay, they're going in the bin, and plan B, I don't know, I don't have a plan B, but I'm gonna have to think of a plan B because it's 5:30 already. I've just sent Ed out to M&S to buy a cake. So what I'm going to do, we're going to get a cake, and not like a normal cake, and then I'm going to decorate it as I'd intended. Technically, I did bake him a birthday cake. I did. It's just not going to be the one that we eat. Right, Ed has just arrived with cake, so let's see what he's got. We've got a red velvet. I was making a lemon cake. I don't know if I've said that already. Oh, all the lemons in all the baking will probably... You know I've been making a lemon cake. What's the frosting situation? Do I actually need any icing? I've got a fancy cake spinner thing as well. I know, rock and roll. So what I'm going to do, so the cream cheese on the top is wet, you can see. So I think I'm going to smooth that down a bit and slightly over the edges. Then I'm going to make my own butter icing, which I'm going to add food colouring to, and then just go for it, smother it on the top. It's a little bit smaller than the cake that I was making, but I really don't think it matters because this is gonna taste delicious, and my arm aches now. I spent the last 2 days painting the bedroom, so my arms are not okay at the minute. Can I just leave it like this? It's getting better, I promise. Look. And I've got food colouring as well that I just bought from Amazon. Is it Amazon? I think so. It has no instructions on it at all. And it doesn't have yellow food colouring in it, which is, I mean, it wouldn't anyway, would it? Oh, no. How do I make green? Oh, because Ed's allergic to yellow food colouring. This says Brilliant Blue, Tartazine. That must be some kind of yellow. Lemon yellow. I'm not going to risk it. I'm not taking my husband to hospital on his birthday because I killed him with yellow food colouring. So, okay. Right, so, no green. So it'll be a white dinosaur cake. I've got a dinosaur topper. Raw. So actually, this cream cheese can act as my crumb coat, because I know what a crumb coat is. I learned all about them last year when I made his unicorn cake, which I'm going to insert the picture of here because I'm really, really proud of it. It went really well. I used Betty Crocker for the cake mix, and then I did the chocolate fudge icing myself. Icing apparently is something that I can do. That's one bit of baking that I'm capable of doing. The actual baking bit of the cake, not so much. I mean, I don't know which one I'm supposed to use. I suppose it doesn't really matter, does it? I suppose it does matter to somebody. Right. That's kind of like a crumb coat, isn't it? It's as good as my crumb coat is going to get. Then, with no food colouring, because we're not going to kill the husband, butter icing all over that. I'm not sure why I'm doing this anymore, but we're going to do it. So, in the middle, and then spread it around. That's my technique. At this point, I'm just hoping that the balloons and banner and dinosaur party cups are going to save the day. Current situation. I have absolutely no idea what this technique is that I'm using, but I'm spinning the thing because that's what bakers do. Right, so it's quite smooth now. Maybe it would have looked better if it was messy, to be honest. Genuinely wondering if I should just mess it up again. Yeah, let's go with that. It's like organised mess, like it was planned. Because it was planned. I'm planning on doing this. Please don't laugh at me too much. So the bright green dinosaur cake is not happening at all, really, is it? I've got a white cake. I can't put the white chocolate dripping drizzle thing on it because you're not going to be able to see it. I haven't got any milk chocolate or dark chocolate to put on it. I think at this point it's like dressing up a turd. I mean, even this is enough now. A little banner with 2 straws and some card that says happy birthday. I mean, what's it gonna look like now? I mean, they're not even standing up. I'm so disappointed in myself, can't even tell you. Yeah. Dressed up turd. I could have made something better than that when I was 3 years old. My current situation. That's not even all of them. I haven't blown all of them up yet. I'm just taking a break so that I don't, you know, pass out from all the blowing up because my balloon pump broke. Love it. What time is it? 11:15. So it's bedtime at 12. That's our usual bedtime-ish. We're still working on like our old sleep pattern, like body clock things for a bit of normality. So I'm doing this and I'm gonna make a balloon arch or 2. We'll see if this actually works out, but I've got all the right gear. So cross your fingers. So the first one is done. Had I bought more balloons, I could have made it longer down the way. I mean, I have still got a lot left over. I've got a lot of white ones, so I could add them on the bottom if I wanted. I'm going to crack on with the green one though, which I think is going to go over here. But I'm going to see how I do for time because it's now 12 o'clock. It's 2 a.m. But I'm done. And in the light of day, that's what it looks like. Quite happy with that. Actually, I'm really proud of that green one in particular. Looks pretty good. He's on a call at the minute to James and Sophie, which is good because it meant that I could put together the terrible cake again because I had to take it all apart so that I could put it in the fridge.
Wow! I mean, this is very colourful. What's this? Gourmet lollipops!
Right, you ready for some birthday pancakes?
Hell yeah!
Mmm.
They look amazing. These make me so happy. Thank you, Bish.
You're welcome.
So we've just had a delivery from Sophie and James from Patty and Bun, which I've never actually heard of before. Have you heard of them?
No, I've not heard of them.
Well, Patty and Bun, other burger joints are available. With a DIY make your own takeaway burger but at home kit, which is ridiculous. So have a look in there. So inside there is HG Walter beef patties, smoked streaky bacon, brioche buns, red Leicester cheese, smoky P&B mayo, pickled red onions, and caramelised onions. And then on top of that, we've got there's 2 different ones that we can make. So I'm assuming I'm sorry that I don't know this, but I think Patty and Bun is like a burger joint chain that does takeaway and restaurant stuff.
I mean,
I'm assuming so. Yeah. Right there. So these are clearly 2 of their burgers that they do. So all we have to do is follow the instructions in whatever order, and we can make that burger at home.
Happy birthday to you!
So thrilled. Thank you very much, Sophie James. Thank you, please, to you also. Thank you, please.
We'll drop a film of them tonight as well.
Yes, we will.
So you can all see how they go.
Love you. Hi.
Chef Ed is doing this today because I managed to splash myself with hot oil. Joyful. Yeah. Ed doesn't cook.
I do,
but he is now.
It's that one. Smoky PB mayo. That's a lot of caramelised onion here.
And there we go. So you have to do that in that order, and then the top in that order, and then close it up. So we're going to close it up without getting too messy, hopefully. I'm not entirely sure why you have to do one half and then the other half. Seems a bit messy to do it that way around, but there we go.
They look great.
They do, they look fit. And it is sign-off time. It's a week on now from Ed's birthday, and I'm just taking the balloons down because I'm fed up of smelling latex and nothing but latex in the living room. Thank you for watching. Hopefully it was entertaining. And now you've all learnt that Lynette should never bake. Give it a thumbs up and a subscribe and a comment. If you have any suggestions or videos that you want to see from either myself or both Ed and I, drop me a comment below. We've already got a couple of plans in mind anyway. I think that's all that I needed to say. Stay safe or stay alert or whatever we're supposed to be doing at the minute. Look after yourselves, look after each other, and take care, and I will see you soon.